Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, let me introduce myself. My name is Jules, so my pronouns are he, him. I'm a commercial food photographer and stylist, and every single Saturday we sit and we chat for an hour and a half, and we plan, and we talk about what's going on in our lives. Some people just hang out and listen to me yammer. Um, if you are watching, come say hi in chat and let me know what you're working on this week. Today, I am doing something a little bit different. I got my Jibun Techo order for 2025 on Thursday, and because I absolutely will not have time to record an unboxing video and edit it and get it up, I have a story about my planner chat that I've been trying to get up for 2 months now. We'll get to that as this afternoon, evening goes on, whatever it is where you live. Um, yeah, because I know I will not have time to do all those things, I have decided that when I have unboxings to do, I'm just going to do them live at the beginning of my streams, and yeah, I just figure that is the best way for me to do them moving forward because my time, now that I'm back in school and developing multiple books and all the other stuff, I just don't have the time for extra content creation like I have in the past. So, yeah, I can't remember everything that I ordered. Like, I know I ordered the Jibun Techo Days 2025, and I got the special pre-order package that came with a lot of goodies, but I may or may not have ordered some stuff on top of that. I don't remember exactly. It feels, when I feel the bag, it feels like there's a lot more in here than just the special pre-order stuff and the days. Like, this is the days right here. So, yeah, I don't know. This is going to be a surprise for both of us. So, wait a minute. Can I? Yes, I will do it this way. Cut it. There will be crinkly plastic noises. If you don't like that, I apologize. There's no getting around that. Open. Yes. Okay. So let's start with. Okay. So this is part of the pre-order. When you pre-order the Jibun Techo Days or Viz or any of the stuff, this is all the goodies that came. Or is this the stuff I ordered on top? Okay, I'm gonna have to look at my. Is this the? Okay, so this I think is freebies. Thank you for your purchase. Subscribe to our newsletter and get 10% off coupon. Okay, so this is freebies. This is just a bunch of Jabun Techo stickers of their markers and all their different products that you can use. So this is a freebie. And then this is new this year. I didn't get one of this last year. This is a Jibun Techo how-to guidebook. It's Find Jibun Techo that suits your needs. So it's basically just a calendar, and it has thank you for purchasing Jibun Techo. It's not just a planner; it's a life partner. And then has a like novelty sets. So yeah, the novelty set is what came as part of the pre-order special, the guidebook, and then the stickers. So this is all part of the pre-order set. Thank you for letting me know. So I will have to look at this later, but it is just a bunch of different ideas of how to use your Jibun Techo, and then it has some other products in here that may be interesting to you. Of you. Hello, Anomik. You can barely hear me. Okay, hold on. Let me. Is that better? Let me know if that's better. So it should be. Hopefully I'm now not too loud. If I'm too loud, let me know. So yeah, this is all part of the pre-order stuff, and so yeah, I don't think I ordered anything extra. Maybe I did. I don't know. Let's start with what's in this pre-order package before I open up the days. I'm gonna have to look through this later. Okay, awesome. Um, sorry, this is loud. Okay, so stickers. Let's start here. This is washi. What? Okay, this seems to be like a lot of stuff that as part of the pre-order package. I did not pay attention to what all the extra freebies were. And I pre-ordered my Jibun Techo Days. I'm just like, I like freebies. It's not that much more expensive than the regular days with just its on its own, so why not? So this is some washi, and this is some note papers. It's a little bit thicker. Yeah, it's a thicker cardstock. It's not quite. Oh, they are stickers, I think. No, it's just card paper. It's not. It's like this. It's the square like origami paper, but it's too thick to be origami paper. So this is one part of the set. Am I going to be able to put this all back in here? Probably not. And then, is this more of the card stock? Yeah. This is probably all explained in this book that came with it. Let me just double check. I'm not going to take everything out. I'm just going to, if it's like different. Yeah, it's the same thickness. So I guess you can use it for deco, notepads, whatever. Like there's different spots that, blank spots so you can, write on it. And then these are like little bookmarks. Oh my goodness. He looks so stressed out. Do I want somebody who's stressed out in my planners? But this is a really cute bookmark. I think they're really cute bookmarks. Let me see if I can take one out quickly. Oh, come on. What are you working on today, Anomik? How was your week? Yeah, okay, so they're just like sticky notepads. Yeah, they're like post-it type bookmarks. Oh, he's so stressed out looking. I don't want to be stressed. Okay. I'll put this over here, and then what's in this part of the goodie bag? These are these all, because I'm almost out, like the tab? Okay, yeah, so this one is like little, okay, I'm opening it up. So, these instructions are not very clear. I don't want to break it. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah, it's like freezer labels that come out on a line, and so they have little. Okay, so I see. You pull it out from underneath, and a whole bunch of reminder type stickers. And I gotta say, those are cute. They're not really colors I like, but they are the Jibun colors. I'll use them. I can use these when I'm meal planning actually, because I tend to put tags in my meal planner for when I have different things coming up and repeated items. And so this will be actually good for meal planning because I don't care what they look like when I'm meal planning. So I like that. And then this one, are these all food related, these ones? I mean, it kind of tells me it is. Come on. One. Oh, shoot. Okay, so these are all candy stickers and food stickers. And they're like cute. Oh, come on, focus. There we go. So, I don't know how I'll use these. So, oh shoot, don't rip it, Jules. Let me pull it out this way. Oh, it's like all crammed in there. There we go. think I'm gonna have to be gentle with this one because the conveyor belt does not want to come out. Oops. Oh, it's like popping off. It's like coming off on its own. I see. Okay, so it will peel the sticker for you as it comes up. Namika is saying they had a pretty good week and they're trying to plan a trip today. Cool. I'm traveling in 2 weeks now. Yeah, it'll be 2 weeks from today that there will not be a stream. Let me put this over here, and I have to start prepping for that soon. And then we have the Jibun Techo Days, and I don't remember what color I got. Try to get a new color, one that I had not purchased before, and I haven't always succeeded. Put this over here in my garbage. This packaging is different. There's a slight design difference over the packaging this year than last year. What is this? Oh, no, they put it all in one. This is new. So normally, when you buy a Days, it doesn't come already in the cover. And for a minute, I'm like, have they made it into one? It is one book. Holy, what? No. This is different. How did I not notice this when I purchased it? This is going to be a chunky boy when I'm done. Like, the whole reason why I got the Days in the Past is because it was 2 books. And I could, like, by the time the one book was done, it was the size of 2 books. And now, this is like one book. What? How did I not know that? I need to pay better attention. Is there like what? So this I'm sorry. I need to like open this now and see what other changes there were. Is there another Jibun Techo Days? I don't know if it's a new option. I just went to Jibun Techo Days. Here's a color that I want. I want the package with the pre-order special. I didn't pay attention to any of the other details because since I have been using this since 2021, there has been no changes in the last 3 years that I have been using the Jibun Techo Days. It's been 2 books. Why would I look at the description? So no, I don't know. I'm gonna have to check the website after I see what else is different. This is the joys of live unboxings. Is that if you don't pay attention, it's like when you order something on Amazon and you think it's normal size, and it's either like a really, really like miniature size or much bigger. This is one of those moments where I did not know that it is now one book. We will look into this after I see what else has changed. Wow. Okay, so it is one book. They already have it in the cover. You don't have to put the cover on it like in the past. So that is different. I swear I ordered 2. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this page is the same. Where you put your name, this has not changed. The calendar, this is the same. I can tell looking at it. The index is obviously... Okay, I'm going to grab my days right now. Let's do the side-by-side comparison because that's what I would do in another... So yeah, the index is completely the same in this. Next, we go to my dream to 2025 and my events. So that's the same. My 100 wishes, the colors are slightly different. And the font is also, yeah, the color is very slightly darker. So Anomics looked it up on their website and it says based on user feedback, we have switched from a 6 month to full year format. Wow. So yeah, I did not pay attention to that at all. And the whole reason why I got this was because of the 6 month format. Does that mean I have to switch to Hobonichi now? Oh my goodness. I already ordered all my. No, I mean, because the Hobonichi diary section, like I like that they have the full side for the to-do list, and I like this layout for the days. I like that it has this monthly overview audits that you do at the beginning of every month. I mean, you could always do that, create it, recreate it on the blank page of the Hobonichi, but that's set up that I don't want to do. I like this paper. Like, this is the only paper that this pen works on. So, but the Hobonichi is a full A5 and not the A5 Slim. And I like all these beginner pages. The Hobonichi doesn't have that either. Oh, okay. So, anyways, this is going to be a really chunky person when this is over. This is a really nice surprise. Okay, so this is the same. I'm going to, the list of, that's the same. How many of these are there? One, two. So one, two, three. Is that less? What? So 100s. One, two, three. Okay, I just skipped a page. And then, yeah, we get to the months. And it's all the same with the calendar and the Gantt chart too. I also need the Gantt chart. So I will not be switching to a Hobonichi because as I'm flipping through this, I now see everything. The colors are just a little bit more saturated this year as well. Like, it's very, very subtle, but I think it's coming through on camera. It's just that much more saturated vibrancy of the lines, and the blue and the pink is just a little bit different this year. Not much. Um, and then we have January, February, just the 2 months. I thought it went 4 months over in this one. Let me see. January, February. No, okay. And then we get to, what a surprise. That's a lot of, and at the end, does it have the year looking back? Yes. So it has how many blank pages? See if that's different. One, two. Sorry, everyone. I mean, I would be doing this in the video, so I'm not apologizing. One, this is why we do this. One, two, three, four, five, six. I guess we could call this 6 blank pages. And how many do we have? I'm going to be showing anything sensitive. Let me just double check that I don't have anything. Yeah, so back here, we have one blank page in the last half, and I think in the first half we have 2 blank pages. Or maybe it's just one. So you do get more blank pages. Have them going from a half year to a full year means 3 times as many blank pages at the end of the book. So that's a nice bonus. And then we have your looking back, which I use very much. Otherwise, I don't remember what's happened, like the big major things to me, though I used it in the biz before. So that's the same. So this is your personal events and then world events looking back. I have to fill mine in. I have to transfer data from my Jibun Techo Biz to fill this out. So, and then we get back to this page where you put your phone number and stuff. So that is the Jibun Techo Days 2025. And it's hilarious that I never paid attention to the fact that it is now one book. Leave it to me. So yeah, diary schedule, yearly schedule, monthly schedule, my dreams, my events, 100 wishes list, free lists, and then the looking back. And also the blank pages. Is this inside cover different as well? Nope. It just feels different. I'm going to have to, I might just reuse. No, I can't reuse this because this is a different size. I have to remake a whole cover. I was going to like reuse this insert, but because it's that much thicker, I have to I mean, boo-hoo. I have to do arts and crafts. My life is so hard. So that was fun. I can't wait to set this up and start using it in January. Actually, does it start in January? Yes, it does start in January. It's not like the biz where you get an extra day. It starts January 1st. Amazing. Okay, so I thought I ordered. No, I now that I'm thinking about it, it's like yeah, I was going to order some other like washi tapes and stuff, but I have too much of it. I don't know if I will use these stickers. I will definitely use these for when I'm meal planning. These stress me out. So I don't know if I'm going to use these because I don't like feeling rushed, and these friends will make me feel like I'm always behind schedule and feel like I have to rush from next thing to another. So I might use these on days that I am stressed out, like in my personal diary, in my when I yeah, in my personal journal. I may end up using these for days where I'm feeling really overwhelmed, or if there are days that I fall out of my planner because I'm stressed, I could slap down one of these friends and be like, this was my mood for the day, and that's why there's nothing in the journal, is because I just had no time. So maybe I'll find a use for these. And then I don't know what I'll use these cards for. Are they? Anyways, I'll find a use for all of them. Just use a marker and make them smile. I could do that. I could like turn the mouse, or I can put them upside down. No, that doesn't work. Okay, so that is the Jibun Techo Days for 2025, and what happens when you don't pay attention to the changes? Is there any? So yeah, what is there any? It says right in here, the Jibun, and I also subscribe to their newsletter. Like the fact that I had no idea until unboxing that this major change happened is hilarious to me because I read their newsletter. I normally pay attention, but they hadn't changed at all. Jibun Techo News. One special version for the new first kit. Kind of makes me wish I could buy a new first kit again just because of the special version. But I told myself I'm not going to buy special versions just to have them. I need to actually have. I rarely do that, but sometimes I do. I do end up using them at some point. That's cute. Anyways, that is my order. Oh, are these stickers? I don't know. We'll figure it out. So now, oh, I should have let me put all this aside and get out my take a note to set up August. That was exciting. Thank you, everybody. So yeah, I can't wait till October when my take a note order comes in. There's a glare happening. Let's see if I can change that. And do this all over again with my take a note. But yeah, I will be doing live unboxings when I have them for things because don't have the time. Okay, so month at a glance. For people who have not watched me set up, my month at a glance is an overview, big overview of everything that I have going on during the month. Things that I need to remember. Plus to-do list, things I want to accomplish that don't have a deadline, and things I would like to, or that I must do. And my must-dos did not happen, except for one in September, because yeah, I've had a lot of migraines this month, which is weird. I don't understand why. And just other things this whole week. Okay, so there was something else I was going to talk about. I can't remember. I said at the beginning. Oh yeah. So here's this past week, or the week before, I was supposed to, I have it on my schedule, edit my planner chat again. It's like all I had to do was download the transcript, blah, 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 get it up. But then when I updated the software that I switched to, they now had the ability to make a transcript or make the captions from the transcript. I'm like, yes, okay, I can finally make the transcript. So I make the transcript, and then I realize halfway through the transcript that somehow when I was editing the video, I duplicated the video halfway through. And so the video plays normally for 15 minutes, and then it like overlays, and anyways, the video got really messed up halfway through, and I could not undo it. And when I tried to fix it, it deleted the whole entire every single edit I made. And so I basically would have to start off from absolute scratch after spending 15 hours so far total on my Why I Planner Hop video. And now I just basically at the point where I'm not sure it matters. Like I am so defeated that I'm not sure that Why I Planner Hop video is ever going to go up. That's the state of that video. I may eventually, yeah, it's really like I almost cried. Actually, I'm not gonna, I didn't almost cried. I cried. That was like 15 hours minimum of my life. That's a lot of time. Um, Gone. Just gone. Because I switched software. I had to switch software because Adobe's evil. Oh my goodness, Daniel. Hello. I have been thinking about you so much lately. How are you? I'm so happy to see you. So yeah, as I was saying, that video, I don't think it's ever gonna see the light of day. I and I might get to it at some point. It would have been a good video. It basically boiled down to feeling overwhelmed, like being stressed out from looking at my planner stack every single day. And the whole point of me planning is to get rid of stress. And if my planner stack is stressing me out, something needs to change. So it wasn't working. I had to consolidate. And Take a Note allowed me to take 5 planners and put them into 4. Then it came to cost. A Take a Note is $30 versus, and it has way more room. It's the cheapest. I was able to get twice as many Take a Notes as I would other planner systems for half the price. So stress, money, and just how much time it takes to maintain them. And there was another thing as well, but those were the big two things. Oh yeah, and my planner aesthetic. Like there just wasn't room in the biz anymore. It wasn't suiting my needs, where this is better suits my needs. I went into more details, but those are the big overall takeaways, and it just would have been nice to be able to discuss them more. And I still have my Jibun, and hopefully people who are here for my Jibun content are happy at least with Days content when I'm able to get it up, and people will enjoy my Take a Note content because how I use my Take a Note you can use for the Biz and other systems as well. So yeah. So Daniel's saying that they are doing well. That's good. I'm glad to hear. And hello, Tam. It is good to see you again. So that happens. And so I'm going to move on to my health and fitness journal, a new setup for that, because that's evergreen. It doesn't matter when I recorded that setup video. I mean, I recorded the Wire Planner Hop video at the beginning of July. It is now October. It's just too much time has passed. Too much time had been spent on it. And I cried. And when you're crying working on something, it is not worth it anymore. Absolutely not worth it anymore. Okay, so on I'm not recipe developing this week or the week after because I'm working on a client's thing. So recipe developing will start again on the 14th, I think. I gotta double check in here. Had it the last two. When do I end this? I have 8 more recipes to do. No, it's in here. It's in this Gantt chart. So am I all the way until the 29th is my last day. So yeah, it would be these 2 weeks. So recipe dev on the 14th. Actually, let me start off with I will be shopping on the 11th. Let me do this first. And this day. And Anomik is asking what planners are on the books for 2025 for everyone. Yes, let me know what your planners you're using. Daniel is saying, by the way, that was so crazy about the booking turning into one and you not even noticing. I know, right? But yeah, I mean, I'm such a creature of habit and routine that when something has been the same way it has been for 3 years that I've been using it, I'm not going to at all assume or even think to check or have it register that there has been a major change to how it works. It will be very fun to see how if I can manage to use it for the whole entire year. If it gets too big in my deco, because like it has the potential, like this is half a year, okay, of a days. This is how big it has the potential of getting if I use it to its fullest. It doesn't always get this big when I use the days, but this is the potential. You know, people who have like when they're done. I gotta put the light up more. When they're so like half this is bigger than this for half the year. So this may turn into, people who have like their spines completely bent back on itself. This may do that. And then I may have to make some choices that I'm not looking forward to, that I don't want to have to think about. Just because I don't want to change the way I decorate. Like the way that I decorate, even though functionality comes first, the way that I decorate is super important to me. It's part of my being able to turn off my work brain at the end of every single day because I work from home. It's really super important that I have a transitional activity that allows my brain to disconnect work and go home at the end of the day. And so I make my to-do list for the next day. I get my next day's work all sorted, and then I spend time decorating, and that creates the separation between work and I'm now on my commute back home. And I need a system that allows me to do that. So I have been ride or die Jibun Techo Days. Like this is the stay this year. Like this is for 2025. We'll see how it goes. Um, Daniel is saying 2025, they're leaving the Hobonichi cousin, which is crazy because they love it, and they're switching to the planner by Just Scribble. I'm going to have to make a note for myself to check out that planner because it is one that I have not um, heard of. And I don't think I have a list. Yeah, that's my biz, my recommendations. Oh, seriously? Um, okay, I will make a note of it. Do I have a post-it here I can write on? Yeah, you can do this. Packing list. Check out Just Scribbles. And now I can say danger, we have reached critical mass. Oh, and Daniel's also saying that they're freaking excited, but dying watching all these unboxings and still have to wait for mine. The struggle is real. It is real, and that's what Anomika said. Danger, we have reached critical mass. Yeah. And then Daniel is saying it called Plans, and it's a bundle planner. Plans. bundled. Spelled that wrong. It's fine. Planner. Okay. That is a note. I will do that after. A 2-book system. Oh, you got me there. 2-book system. It'd help if I could spell. That is super important. Okay, shopping. I am traveling this weekend. So, traveling. I think I'm just gonna put traveling on the days that I am like actually doing the physical traveling. And this is what I'm giving as a workshop. I'm going to Vancouver to cook for a bunch of people for BC Culture Days, and that's going to be fun. So, and while I'm cooking, people are going to be reading poetry related to disability. It's a really cool like art event um, that I get to that I'm one of the artists for and chefs for BC Culture Days. So that's fun. Daniel is saying, let me know what you think about it. So many spreads. Yes, I will absolutely do that. So, Monday, this is Thanksgiving in Canada. Thanksgiving. My writing is super messy this week. My hands are extra cramping. So, recipe development for that week is going to be. I've already done that. So, I'm on short pie. I've already cooked that. Um, no, that's too far back. I will figure out my cooking schedule after. Actually, no. I'm not doing Thanksgiving this year because I'm traveling, so I can actually do recipe development, recipe dev. I have crusts to make, and then recipe dev. And this will be my last month of recipe development for a while as I focus on my schoolwork. Anomik is saying everyone is unboxing, but he still have. Why do you? But then I still have to wait until January. Why do you have to wait until January? Do you not? Because some. Oh yeah, because you're moving to the takeout. We get our takeouts in October, and our takeouts don't start until January. Never mind. I have asked and answered because I remember you switched from the Hobonichi. Because I was gonna say normally we get a start, but no, you switched to the takeout. That's the only downside, really, to the takeout is that if you like to start your yeah, to use the planner, yeah. The takeout is if you want to start, if you like starting early, like switching in, like that's one of the things I liked about the Jibun Techo Biz is that I actually started my new biz in November, or not November, December, and I had that month overlap. With the takeout, you don't have that. Recipe dev. And then I will be done, at least with the baking. Recipe development. Okay, so plan with me. Oh, wait, I have to do my bylaw. Let me put in appointments because I have some appointments other than traveling. Let me get to October. Okay, Thanksgiving. That meeting's not happening. So the food meeting on the 10th. Let me get a screen here. Food meeting. It's already coming too jumbled and I need to add some color soon. On the 9th. Okay. Where did I put it? I know I put it somewhere. Hold on, I have to get my health and fitness journal. Sorry, I thought I put it in here and I didn't. I have to take my biologic in October, and that's on the 8th. Yes. Okay, put that up here. Hopefully that doesn't come biologic. That needs a big. Also, sad news. It's not really sad news. It's just frustrating news. I should just say frustrating news. Blood work on the 17th. After I do my trip, I'm waiting until my trip, even though my event is masked and they're doing enhanced safety measures because I have no working immune system. I still have to keep my immune system as strong as possible, despite being like I'm gonna be having my biologic a few days beforehand, so my immune system is going to be super repressed. But once I get back from traveling, I have to start another nuclear option treatment for my autoimmune disorder, which, I mean, could be worse. It's not as bad as it has been, but it still is not in remission. And this is going to be my fourth dose of my new biologic. It is working a lot better than my old biologic, but it's not where it should be in terms of disease activity. So, yeah, that's the thing that I have to look forward to. And then I have to do client work. I have a client project that I have to work on. Okay, let me do plan with me's. Trying to visual it. Plan with me. Plan with me. Plan. Oh no, that's wrong. I'm away that weekend. Do that so automatically. Plan with me. Plan with me. I will put a sticker over that to fix it. I'm gonna do my to-dos and must-dos later, I think. Um, you're hoping this one will work better, the take a note, is what you're saying, Anomic? To clarify? I think it will, just because it has the extra room and the columns have lots of space to do things. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay. I'm hoping I can, let's see. Trying to visualize this. Okay, so client work. How I think I'm going to do it like this. Oops. Client work. This is what I'm going to do. Oh, the biologic. Oh, yes. So far it is working better. It's just I should be in complete remission by now, and I'm not. And the fact that I need to be on a second disease modifying agent, it's just it's not ideal because of how like yeah. When you have no immune system, even though like I have had friends that have been wanting to come and visit for months and months, but there has been so much panini in the like the wastewater levels. It's just never been safe, especially because it's so far in between vaccines. Even if they come and we're all masked and everything, there's just too much disease happening where it is safe for them to come and visit because I am so suppressed. And so we're planning because they should all have the most recent vaccine by my birthday in January. That regardless of what's happening, we're just going to be super, super cautious, no hugging, do physical distancing in my house. I'll be like just super, super cautious visit. for my birthday in January because it's been a very, very long time. But yeah, just any time I have to be on two different disease modifying agents at one time, it just opens. It makes the chances of me catching something, no matter how much we do in terms of PPE, that much more risky. Like, yeah, it just increases my risk significantly, no matter what precautions we take. Um, and as I've just discussed before, I've now developed a manifestation of my autoimmune disorder where any illness or any added stress to my immune system, regardless if that's illness or work stress or whatever, is now potentially fatal. And so it's a thing that's not fun to live with. I will just leave it at. I mean, I'm in good spirits considering, but it's not something you want to think about or have to live with. I don't think. I'm just trying to figure out. So I absolutely will not be able to do client work in a meeting on because I can't people and concentrate at the same time. So that's not happening on this day. I do want to write this. I'm going to do recipe development in the morning and client work in the afternoon on these 2 days. I'm going to see if I can double up because recipe development should put me, I should be able to. No, this is a holiday. I'll do client work on this day. And I do want to have one day this month at least that I write. Client work. And I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need a 10 days for this project at least. I'll do it to this day as well. Because the client work will be the priority. The recipe development, even though I want to be done with this portion at the end of October, so I can concentrate on my schoolwork, I can at least move that. So, is that this month, really? I want to leave this week open just in case I'm not finished in case it takes me more than 10 days to work on this project for a client. Is that really everything? No. Oh, I have TV shows I wanted to put in. There's a bunch of premieres happening this month. That's right. Okay, so Heartstopper comes on the 3rd. I'm about time. Heartstopper. We so need some feel-good shows, and Heartstopper is one of those. Oh, Great Canadian Baking Show happens on the 6th. So, Great Canadian Baking Show. That should have been down here. I don't know what I was thinking. Still Standing, which is a Canadian show where this comedian goes around to small towns across Canada that have experienced some big, huge, like economic downturns in their communities, and they talked about how they have rejiggered their local community and have risen up out of the ashes, so to speak. And he does it through jokes and anecdotes about the community, and it's really, really funny. And then on the 17th is Ghosts and Children Ruin Everything. Ghosts and Kids Ruin. And I think that's everything. Oh, that reminds me. Okay, so what we're watching. I don't know if anybody has seen any of the adverts for it. Let me start putting in some color. Oh, I have to do my monthly color code. Okay, so, and then I'll put in the color. Have any of you seen the adverts for Dr. Odyssey? I think Ryan Murphy has broken the rules for how many um, television shows someone's allowed to have at one time. Okay, I don't know how much of a delay there is. So 761 is the set. Yes. So the adverts for Dr. Odyssey, like there's something really surreal about it, but also like it looks bad. But the aesthetic, like there's something that just doesn't seem of this reality. It's just like I don't know, maybe like drug induced. I don't. It's trippy. Yeah, it's a Ryan Murphy show, but it has the aesthetic of Nurse Ratched, which was also a Ryan Murphy show. Like visually, I want to know if the same production designer worked on the overall aesthetic of Dr. Odyssey as Nurse Ratched because it's very saturated colors and it kind of looks like you're on an opioid. Like there's something about it that doesn't seem real or kind of seems I don't know how to describe it other than you kind of feel like you're stoned when you're looking at it. Just the way it's shot and the whole production value. And so I was like watching these adverts. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to like the show, but I need to watch it because there's something about it that doesn't quite seem reality to me. The same doctor who played Dr. Death in the first season of Dr. Death is Dr. Odyssey on the show. And he does a really fabulous job. So I watched the first episode yesterday, is when I watched it. It is a feast for the eyes. I'm going to watch another episode because visually it is immaculate. Even though you kind of feel like you're stoned while you're watching it, it is immaculate. And I kind of want to do a whole series of food photographs, 856, based off of the aesthetic of this TV show. Like, it is gorgeous. 100% gorgeous. I don't like the show itself, the I don't know what I feel about it. I don't know if it's going to be like I enjoyed Nip Tuck, I enjoyed Nurse Ratched. Those are two Ryan Murphy shows that I have enjoyed. And then there's all the other Ryan Murphy shows that are not it. I don't want to yuck on anybody's yums, so I'm just going to say they're not for me. None of his Netflix shows, none of the 911 shows. Don't even get me started about the 911 shows. We'll just say most Ryan Murphy is not for me. And I kind of feel that Dr. Odyssey fits in between the ridiculousness that is the 911 shows with the actually not badness of Nurse Ratched and Nip Tuck, and I don't know how I feel about that. Is all I'm saying. But it's gorgeous. It's stunning. And I'm watching a show specifically because of the way that it looks, and I just want to live in that world. For like whoever came up with that production design is a freaking genius. It's immaculate. And I just wonder how many other people 910. It's also I don't know, it just does something really weird to my brain when I'm watching it. And I don't know if I like it or not. But I like it enough to like I don't know, it's good. But it's also uncomfortable. And that's the only way I can explain it. So, yeah, that was part of our TV viewing this week. Oh, we also okay. I did not know how I was going to feel about the show. Some people may have been, I know Anomic was, but when I was doing the Baywatch rewatch and my thoughts about Baywatch, I have the DVDs because Baywatch is like one of those shows where it's has some okay storylines, the acting's, but it's like you put on Baywatch when you don't want to think about something and you just want to be entertained and not have to do any thinking. And normally I want to be thinking when I'm entertained, right? But Baywatch is one of those things you just put it on and you enjoy the ride. 911 or 991. And then Rescue High Surf. It's the Fox show. I don't know where it's streaming. In Canada, it is streaming on Crave. Um, and Dr. Odyssey is also streaming on Crave in Canada. I don't know where these shows are in the US. I'm sorry. Canadians, I know, go to Crave. Um, and it's one of those, so yeah, looking at it's basically Hawaii. I mean, basically Baywatch, Hawaii, but set now. And the adverts for it make it look like it's really not good. So we went into it with zero expectations, and it's actually good. Like not just as in your standards are so low, anything above that can be better. Like what movie was that? Anomic? Um, the J Lo Simu Liu movie on Netflix. Gosh, what is it called? I have to go in my journal. 1 second. Um, uh, I'm laughing again just thinking about it. Um, dar- Not Dark Matter. Hold on, that's TV shows. I'm not gonna find it there. Atlas. Okay, so it's not like Atlas, where because I had zero expectations, the fact that that made me laugh, it's not that bad. Rescue High Surf is good. I mean, it's not high cerebral. It's not great. J Lo hard. There's one J Lo movie that I really like. It's a sci-fi movie where she's in a cage. Is it called The Cage? I think actually, I like that J Lo movie, and I will fight anybody who says differently about The Cage. It's a good movie. Anyways, it's good. Like, first of all, they're really meticulous about using proper life-saving techniques. Super, like, I was so amazed what, like, the way that they were protecting people's cervical spine, pulling them out of the ocean, digging. They didn't have a cervical collar on hand, so digging a hole in the sand to rest their heads in, and then putting the sand on each side of the head like you're supposed um, to create a cervical collar on the beach. Their all that stuff was great. The body types are actual real body types. You know how both Baywatch, the movies and everything, like unrealistic body types for men and women in Baywatch? These are actual, real. I mean, they're obviously fit because they are lifeguards, but they have body fats like a normal person, right? They're fit, but they have fitness levels of body fat instead of the 6 to 8% body fat for the men that is absolutely not healthy to try and sustain. And it's not a skin show. Like Baywatch sure had real storylines and dealt with real serious issues, but also it was nothing but a skin show. I mean, it's not a skin show. They call out toxic masculinity in it. I mean, and they have real character driven storylines, plus the rescues and everything. So it's Baywatch, but better. And some of it's really funny for the pilot for Rescue High Surf. They actually shot for shot used some of the scenes from the pilot for Baywatch. So what I am saying is Baywatch, but better. Some of it is shot for shot, scene for scene, Baywatch, but better. It's hilarious in that way. I mean, I cracked up so hard. Andrew doesn't remember these things, so he's like, "Well, of course, there's only so many storylines." I'm like, "No, Andrew, shot by shot, some of those scenes were from Baywatch. Because I have a ridiculous memory like that, where I remember stuff, how stuff plays out. So that's another show that just came out. That I mean, it's if you want, yeah, it is a non. I mean, I still haven't found my Station 19 replacement. There seems to be nothing this year that is going to. I mean, the season premiere of Grey's Anatomy was eh. I mean, I really hope this is his last year. They're promising for more edgier storylines now that they have a 10 p.m. Time slot, and I don't know. Um, So yeah, Daniel's saying I liked enough in the cell. Not everything she ever made was trash. Yes, I don't think I've seen enough, but yeah, the cell. That's what I was thinking of. The cell, not the cage. Thank you for remembering that. So people who are watching this who don't know what I'm doing, I have a color theme that I use throughout the months for when I'm planning, like overall aesthetic for. Here, I'll show you. Um, like every week, I have a different design color that I use for my week. And then when I'm decorating my days, I go through every color every single day while decorating my days. And this is down here is my color scheme for the month of October. And because it's Thanksgiving in Canada, it's a Thanksgiving um, color theme. I already did that color 555 for this month. So that's what I'm doing right now. And it's just, instead of having it here on my monthly view, instead of having to put it in my flip to this book, it's just easier to help me find it. And I still have to color in this section and add some deco, because right now this all blends together and I don't know what's happening on what day. But once I add my color codes to it, then stuff kind of, it, I can see what's happening better. But this is what I'm doing right now. Okay. What else? So, we're almost done watching the season of Snowpiercer. They shot it really weird. There's something about the way they produced it that is really cheap, for lack of a better word. Okay, this isn't going to show up. Oh, well, never mind. And I think we have 2 episodes left. I think we'll be done tonight. 1 or 2 episodes left. And I'm okay that it got canceled. I think it's outlived its it's past its best buy date, I guess is a good way of saying it. 025. Oops. Well, that's a mess. 026. Oh no. And on Sunday, I wish we had time to watch it earlier. We're going to be watching Will and Harper, and I cannot wait to watch that. Like, Will Ferrell has always been on my list of, I hope he turns out not to be one of the bad guys. Will Ferrell. Because he seems genuinely good. And then as he's gone on his press tour for Will and Harper, I'm even more. Please don't ever turn out to be one of the bad ones. Because I will. It's not often that um, I don't get disappointed in people because I don't have celebrity, like I don't have an emotional connection to celebrities. But don't be an ally and then turn out to be a bad person, because then that's just really, it hurts, right? It hurts in a different way than just somebody that is whatever. Actors are actors who are doing a job. I don't have higher opinions of them than any other people, and all people can be trash. But when you're pretending to be good and then you turn out to be trash, like, please don't be trash, Will Ferrell. I want to like you. Have I seen the new Beetlejuice movie? No, I haven't. The Beetlejuice, no. And I'm a little. I enjoyed the original so much. It's one of those ones that I'm like a Twister. I want to see the Twisters, because I've heard that people say it's actually good, but I'm worried that I need my colors again. I haven't even seen the trailer for the new Beetlejuice movie. I normally don't watch trailers because if I watch a trailer, I end up not enjoying the movie. So I don't do any. I just like go on the premise of a movie. If it sounds like it's going to interest me, then I watch it. And like Twisters, I accidentally saw a trailer of Twisters, and it's like, I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. This isn't photography, this client work. What am I going to color it? I think I'm just going to do admin time. No. You know what? I'm going to use the photography color, even though it's not photography. So 910 is what I will use for my color this week. But apparently, even though the trailer looks really ridiculous for the Twisters movie, apparently the movie's good. So, and the Beetlejuice movie is just one of those things where, what if it's not good? Have you seen it, Daniel? Um, I really should have done this top color. Actually, I want client work to be like this. Normally, I would have colored this top with the main theme for this day, and then I'd leave the rest. But yeah, no, I want this to actually client work to stand out. This makes more sense to my brain. And then I'll do it regular the rest of the time. Okay, so biologic is a deadline. This needs to stand out. Whoops. Is there anywhere else? Right here. Two things on the 8th I have to remember. Anomic's saying if it isn't good, then you have to watch the classic version to reset. Yeah. And we have Twister. We own it. So it's one of those things where it's like, well, the new movie really disappointed. Let's put in the old one because at least we know that one is good. Okay, my meeting. Let me take this out again. I don't know why I put it away. Meeting color is 800. So glad I only have the one meeting this month. Well, the workshop, actually, that's a meeting. This is a personal day. And traveling, I mean, yeah, I'll do that. Shop. And writing. And I'm gonna actually, where did I put that color? I lost it. Is this 99910? I'm gonna make sure this gets highlighted. Daniel is saying, so he did watch Beetlejuice. They was really excited because they loved the first one for the nostalgia, but most number two or remakes or whatever you want to call them are never good. It wasn't horrible. Okay, it wasn't horrible, but Jenny Ortega killed it for them, and not in a good way. Oh no. Oh no, because I love Jenny in Wednesday. And so I figured for sure she would be amazing in Beetlejuice. Oh no. That's always disappointing because you would think, especially if you enjoyed her in her performance in Wednesday, like she just seemed like the natural. She just seemed like the natural fit for that. This is a stat holiday. What color is my stat holidays? 451. And then recipe development days. This is recipe dev. And recipe dev. Recipe dev. Recipe dev. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this top and bottom just to make sure that when I'm looking at the day of the week, I know that it's actually booked. Okay. And now social media creation, color is, drumroll, 850. No, that's 800. Uh-oh. I used the wrong color there. That's fine. That's fine. It's close enough. Okay, so currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days where I have nothing to do yet. Yet is the operative word. Once I will know by the end, I will know by the 9th how many, if I need to use the rest of the month to finish working on this client's job, or if I can actually catch up on the writing, because I'm way behind on my posts for my bodybuilding website so far. But there's just, oh, here's another thing that's gone on. So I've just had a month. So I don't even know if I was talk to you all about it, but my home gym equipment is a piece of machinery that's pretty expensive, and the other week it died. Thankfully, I still had 1 month left in the warranty. Like it died. If it had died in October, I would have been SOL and would have had to. I don't know what I would have done. And it's not a cheap piece of equipment. And it's basically every single machine you would find in a gym in one thing. And it died halfway through an exercise. And so they did. They were hoping they would be able to fix it via a firmware update. They couldn't, so they replaced it. And thankfully, my new machine arrived this past Monday. Gosh, it's already been this past Monday. So yeah, very lucky timing. So this past Monday, I got my new machine, and all is right in the world. But then Fitbit for Android users has been having this issue where the data isn't syncing from the watch to the Android app. And so that I'm the lucky person who started experiencing this bug on Tuesday. So I have no health and fitness data to update my plans starting with this past Tuesday. And because I lack interoception, I have no real hunger cues. I have really messed up, like I can't even, like my body doesn't even tell me properly when I have to go to the washroom. I have really messed up pain signals, and so I rely heavily on my Fitbit data to make sure that I am like not just my scale. There's other ways of knowing if you're eating enough or whatever, right? But I absolutely rely on my Fitbit data to let me know, for chance, if my CPAP machine is working, because I need to know in the morning if my fatigue is just my regular fatigue or if I had a broken seal or whatever. And my SpO2 data helps me know whether or not my sleep apnea is really bad and if I should be paying attention to that data more. It lets me know my fatigue levels better than me doing my check-ins. Like, it's just extra data I need. It lets me know if I'm eating enough. It lets me know if I'm on track for all my metrics. And not having that data since Tuesday is really not good on my mental health. And so I'm having to fly completely old school and trust other metrics more than I usually do. And I'm very uncomfortable about that. I mean, you should never really rely on more than one thing, but when you have chronic health conditions, the more data to help you, for me at least, it helps with my health. It helps me to manage my chronic health issues. And not having that data has just not been good for me, is, I guess, is what it boils down to. And hopefully, like, they're aware of the issue and they're currently trying to fix it. But so that's happened this week. Um, yeah. So I've had a really, this, my whole entire time off has not been relaxing at all. And it's like I need a holiday from my holiday because I've been dealing with just one thing after another. And it's like no wonder why my autoimmune disorder isn't becoming in check, because I'm not supposed to have any undue stress. And this is all stuff beyond. So I got no writing done. This, something had to give, right? When I'm dealing with all this extra stress, something had to give. And what gave was, oh yeah, and then there was that issue with the video. So what gave was not writing. I just didn't have the brain power to do it because I was too busy dealing with other stuff. Yeah, I mean, I have the time off coming in December. It's the end of every quarter. The last 2 weeks, at the end of every quarter, I have off. But I might actually work in another week in November. I can't this month because I have to get this client job done. They've paid their 50% deposit. I have to get this client job done. But probably in November, I'm going to book another week off before I switch back into school mode. And I have to figure out how to do. I don't want to be too far behind. Like, it's self-paced, so it's not really falling behind outside of my own. This is what I want to get done. Let's do some deco while we have time here. But yeah, my de-stress weeks have been very stressful, and so I got no writing done. I get to use these stickers. I have been waiting for this. Sorry, I have been waiting for this month so I can use these stickers in my month's view. Is there another? This is more wintry, but these ones specifically, and I'm going to use these one of these weeks for decorating my week. I'm so excited. Look at these ones too. These are going to get used this month. Somewhere, somehow, these are going to get used. Oh, wait, what's my main color? I think it's the orange. Let me double check that. Where did I put... I'm hiding stuff on myself. There it is. Oh, it is this. It's the lighter brown. You know what? I think I'm going to use this on the month view, and I will save this for decorating one of the weeks when it gets the orange. Because one of my main color, I'm going to underline this to know that this is my main color for this month. It's not even the darker brown, but it's still. I'm using this because this makes me happy and it is close enough. And really, that is all that this is about. Uh, isn't that so cute? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What it is, it should be illegal to be this adorable. 100%. This is a crime against humanity. Um, must do's, to do's. I have this whole entire section. I need to leave these two, but I'm not recipe developing this week that I know of. I'll use a space just to be safe. I want to use. Yeah, let's use her. I'm gonna die. I'm just every time I open up my months to see what's happening at the day, when I'm planning my week, when I'm adding stuff to this. I mean, I'm going to be deceased by the end of this month because the cute is gonna kill me. But if you're going to die, this is the way to do it. I want to add. Let's see. Oh, that works. I normally don't do that, do one thing over two boxes, but since this is recipe dev, but what if I have to add client work? Oh no. Okay, that sucks. What if this is actually good for the workshop because I'm cooking and I screwed up there, so that can fix that mistake. These are a little bit too close together than I would normally do, but it does not matter. There needs to be more stuff on this side. It's a little bit unbalanced. Let's see, where does my must-dos? No. You know what? I'm going to put one more sticker down here. Oh, no, that's going to be too heavy. Let's put it... Oh, I still have to... Oh, I didn't do my September... Oh, there it is. Let me... Is this the one that's open? Here it is. Hold on. Sorry. October. Where are you? October, that's blue. That's not... I mean, blues could work. It's a comp... There we go. This one's better. This October. Oh, come on. Don't rip. Oh, well. Time is it? Ooh, just enough time. Put you... Uh-oh. Everything fell down right here. Stop, 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 stop. Don't have a big crash. Okay. Where are my tweezers? My fingers are just not working today. Oh, please. Don't frustrate me. There they are. Make a mess. This here. Here we go. That's actually a pretty good match. And then, okay, I want... That's cute. Let's put this right there. And no, you're not gonna block. Nope. I don't think I'm going to be able to put any more in right now, but I am going to put this actually here. Where's the back? No, this is a better place. So that when I have more time, like when I know more what's going on, I can add to it. So that's the start of my month. I still have to add my baking schedule here, my recipe development schedule, my to-dos, and my must-dos. And my must-dos is basically my client job, which I have to, on Monday, start creating tackle the to-do list for that. But yeah, that is my October. It's a busy month. I say that every month, like it's like surprising. Why am I always surprised by this stuff? It's, I mean, you don't, when I'm putting stuff in my Outlook calendar as stuff comes up, like because it's not the big picture, I just never realize how busy I am until I do this month overview. Because yeah. And it's like, okay, I have stuff happening this month. A significant amount of stuff. So, yeah, thank you for tuning in and joining chat, Anomik and Daniel and Tam, if you are still around. Even if you're not still around, thank you. Thank you for everybody who watched and did not participate in chat. You're awesome too. Thanks to all of you who will be watching this on replay. You all are amazing. I say it before and I will say it again. It never ceases to amaze me how many of you watch this after the fact. If you're stumbling upon this channel for the first time, and even those of you watching this, like this video. It helps people find it. It helps them show up in their feeds. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and ring that notification bell so that you're notified when new videos go up and when I go live. And join me next Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. British time as we do this all over again. Tam, you're welcome, Tam. And yeah, if something happens and like I have a migraine like I did last week and I cannot stream, I will, as always, leave a message in the community tab. So check there if suddenly I'm not here, and that will let you know what is up. Yeah, I hope you all have a safe and fabulous week. Until next time, bye.